Hello believers, in this video, we are going to know the most deadliest players from this Aqua vs Inferno event, Week 4, plus defining legacies, which are literally going to brutally destroy your opponent by scoring a lot of goals. Anyway, believers, video is going to be awesome as always, and make sure you have subscribed to the channel, plus turn on the notification bell icon for more awesome contents like this. Now let's discuss each and every player one by one. Firstly, just for your information, we are going to decide the players whether it's worthy or not with the total of 10 points. If I give 1 to 4 points, then that player is recommended less. If I give 5 to 7 points, then that specific player is recommended mid. And if I give 8 to 10 points, then that player is recommended more. 10 points, then that player is highly recommended. Now, also make sure to remember that I am going to give you recommendation whether that player is worthy or not based on 3 to 4 factors, which are stats of the players, performance of the players, for how much months a player can be worthy or relevant. And finally, the main factor is going to be the cost of the shards that each player I am going to suggest is gonna cost. Thanks a lot. And shout out to MGL and Chance Bro, as he helped me to review those players by testing them. I have also tested them though. I am mixing some of the opinions from him too. Now firstly, from the Aqua vs Inferno event, we have Vieira, and he is one of the best CDM with high defending physical, and his tall height and amazing awareness makes him a perfect player for any team in FC Mobile. He has got a good pace, 5-star stamina. He is very strong physically, and aggression is also decent. His work rate is medium-high, and his positioning is also good. He has got the important traits for a defensive player, which are to dive into tackles and power header. Apart from that, Vieira marking standing tackles are good, and attributes reflect good in game too. He has got decent dribbling. It's not a very important stat for a defensive midfielder. Anyway, overall, Vieira is a really good CDM. If you want, you can even use him in the center midfielder. And honestly, if you expect him to score many goals keeping in CDM, then it's going to be quite hard as he lacks good shots. Anyway, in the CDM, he is a great card. However, talking about the shards price, he is very costly. He will be relevant for next 2 to 3 months. But still, bros, I only recommend him 4 out of 10 for F2P users, where for the P2W users who have a token, I will recommend 7 out of 10, which means low and mid recommendation respectively. In player number 2, we have Kvaratskhelia. Top-notch LW with Elastico as base skill move, has 5-star skill moves, and 5-star weak foot only. Con is his 4-star stamina. Other than that, he's a perfect card. He has got the crazy pace and dribblings. His physical and strength is also good. And from the wing section, you can spam a lot of skill moves to bypass defenders. The Kvaratskhelia card is very balanced, and overall you are going to feel this card is meta. Now, he costs 1,250 shards, which is a decent amount, and his performances are also great. So, I would like to give him 7 out of 10, which means mid recommendation. He will be definitely relevant for the next 2 to 3 months. In the number 3, we have Vidic. He is tall and aggressive center back with power header and dives into tackles trait. Also, he's amazing in corners, but he sometimes may give fouls cause of his aggression. Vidic came in at 109 OVR, which is a great thing, and he has got great height. I felt like speed is quite slow compared to meta defenders in the game, but you can't search for everything, bros, if the card is cheap. He is great on marking, tackling, and very good physically. So almost 95% of qualities that a defender's needs is on this card, and you are getting 109 Vidic in just 1,000 shards, which means he is also an alternative defender for a Cannavaro card, which was also costing 1,000 shards. I am recommending him 8 out of 10 for F2P users, which means highly recommend, where for the P2W users who can afford enough shards, I'll recommend him 6 out of 10, which means mid recommendation. He will be relevant for like next 2 to 3 months. Now bros, talking about the player number 4, we have Figo. Figo was also scoring goals and contributing a lot. He is a really good player, but his 4-star WF may cause some problems, along with medium work rates, which can be utilized by using trigger run, but he's not recommended to claim from shards. You can use him if you packed him. Being right winger and having left foot weak are big cons. However, due to having outside foot shots, he has ability which avoids his weak foot, and that's the reason. Somehow he can score most of the shots he tries from the left wing. However, his finesse shots are not that great. He is just costing 1,000 shards, which is very less for the F2P users. So overall, I would recommend him 4 out of 10, which mean less recommended due to having a bit cons. Anyway, he will be relevant for like just next 2 months. After that, you can expect his performance to drop. Finally, in the players number 5, we have left back Rissa from this week 4 of the Aqua vs Inferno event. A perfectly balanced card, and he has high work rates with amazing defending and physical. Compared to a recent pacey left back, 117 sprint speed is less. However, this card is really good on defending, and he comes to intercept the ball when opposition tries to do counterattack. Overall, he is a good card, and he can be relevant for the next 2 months. He is 108 and costs 800 shards, which is a decent price for a left back. If you want, I will recommend him 6 out of 10, which means mid-recommendation. The reason this time, many of the 108, 109 players will be relevant for like next 2 to 3 months, is because OVR are increasing around every 2 months to 3 months, and once higher OVR than 111 OVR comes, the relevance of the 108 and 109 will automatically goes and you will feel outdated. However, if you have trained a player to max level 25 to 30, then there are chances you will still get performances from the players. That's all for the Aqua vs Inferno Week 4 players now. Moving to the defining legacies players, we have Cole in the first of the list. Cole is a really reliable LB only. His short height can be a problem. Sometimes, as I believe, the fullback should be with tall height so that they can easily defend against the good wingers. Also, his strength is not that good, so that's a main issue for him. 3-star skill moves can be also an issue on him. He has dive into tackles traits. Defending is good on him, and being LB you can get him on just 1,000 shards, which is a good thing. I am not judging the defining legacies players on the basis of the points. That's because all of the defining legacies players are expensive if you do proper analysis. Anyway, overall good left back. Next we have Raul, who comes in 800 shards only. Raul is a short and smooth striker. He has good pace, and his shooting is also really good. He has got the 4-star skill move, and his strength is also better compared to the alternative of Raul card, who is Zola. Anyway, Raul is a decent card. I will not tell him meta, as his performances are not as good as meta players. Next we have Zola, which is a kind of alt of Raul. However, Zola is a card which touches the level of Raul. Raul is quite better than Zola in my opinion, however it depends on the test. He is also short, and that makes him very explosive in the step-over-exit moves. Not only that, his dribblings are slightly better than of Raul, so you can feel better smoothness in this card. However, a bit downside on this card is very bad physical. Now bros, we have Del Piero. He also costs 800 shards. He is Cam this time, but last time his striker version of the card was really good, and his performance was top-notch. Anyway, his skill move is 4 stars. You can see he is a Kane with 5-star weak foot, which is a plus point, and even a meta cam lacks on it. Anyway, he has got a good finishing. The shot power is also good, and apart from that, you can see amazing shooting traits like finesse shots, long shot taker, and so on. He is also a playmaker, and his special skill move is roulette. So, roulette is a key skill move in this card. Make sure to use it if you are taking him. Defining legacies players might be good for those who are very much rich, and for the F2P, they are going to be L if you are taking by collecting shards, as you are going to waste a lot of gems on those cards. Next bros, talking about the passing, dribbling, you can see everything good on him. However, one cons in this card can be a physical. Now, if you want Piero to play in an alt position, then you can use him on ST2, and he can be great on ST2. Piero might be a good move if you are taking him. Now bros, we have Puyol. He is a really good and reliable center back with crazy good physical attributes. The main cons in this card is height, but the defending of Puyol is very good. His marking, tackling, awareness, and aggression all are good. Even his heading and jumping is good, plus he has got amazing traits like diving into tackles and power headers. So he will be good at defending. His work rate is also medium-high, and positioning can be expected to be good. Anyway, just one issue can be height, however. I think he has got many things like power header traits and good heading jumping, so you can go with him. Overall, I like the Puyol card that also had such a cheap amount of shards. Next bros, we have Al Dawsari, and he is a top-notch and perfect card for any team. I don't know about other players in this event, but this card is really explosive and great. Plus, you are getting him on just freaking 300 shards, which is cheap. Even though OVR-wise his relevance time might be bad, but honestly you can expect a performance from him. So if you want to utilize the shards that you collect in this event, then this is the card which is going to be good. He has 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill move, and he has pace plus dribbling. He is also short on height, and you all know short players are very explosive and dangerous since last update. Anyway, physical can be quite an L point on him. Overall, the cost price is too less, so if you need a left winger who actually performs, then he will be a good choice. I am recommending this guy to you, bros. Finally, we have Mahrez. He is another worthy player like Al Dawsari. He also just costs 300 shards, and that's the reason it's worthy to take him. If you see the stats, then you can see a 5-star skill moves on him, which allows him to perform Elastico. His pace is good, and even dribbling agility is good. He is also short on height, so you can expect smoothness on such cards. He has got very bad physical, and that's a cons on this card. However, his shooting and overall attributes are great to give you mid or even top-notch performance sometimes. So, I am preferring him, as 300 shards is not much, and you can easily get around 90 shards from the event mission. Anyway, bros, we have a lot of players in this Defining Legacies event, but the thing is that I will not recommend F2P users to grind for this event. Now, I know I am repeating the same word that I said in yesterday's video, but you have to remember that many new users come to watch this video, so the motive behind reminding things is for them. Now, if you like some players from this event, then it's another case. In such a case, you can try to claim those players, but I suggest you save gems for upcoming long events. Also, the reason we discussed those players is because there are also people who want to know which are the players they can claim from this Defining Legacies, and they want to know which card can give meta or at least mid-level performances. Anyway, believers, that's all. I will meet you with the next one. Till then, bye everyone.